Hello, Aries. Welcome to your September 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So check your chart placements. I'd like for you to take all of the negative emotions, all of the hatred, all the fear, any sickness or pain you've been feeling, and I want you to send them right into the flame of this candle. Great. You're doing awesome. Perfect. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Just dumping out a lot of that extra wax. Great job, Aries. This candle gets pretty waxy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, I think I do know how I feel about that, actually. So, this month, I'm going to be using the Initiatory Tarot of the Golden Dawn. Alright, Aries, what can you expect for September of 2020? I also had the month of March pop into my head. I know some of you have birthdays in March. Yeah, some of you would have had your birthday in late March. It's also when lockdown started. But this is a reading for September of 2020 for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Start in the past. All right. So what do we have first? we have the Three of Wands. This guy is holding down the camp, and he's waiting for the return of his companions, possibly with something they've trapped or caught, tending the fire. It's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune turning this time in your favor. So I think something that you've been waiting for is coming together. Let's look at ancient history. It's the Five of Swords, and it's in the reverse. So I think it's possible that there was a very serious conflict between you and another person, and maybe you didn't come out necessarily on the winning end of that. Regardless of who was the victor, both of you ended up losing because of the animosity that then was there between you. Let's look at the current state of affairs. So the way I like to look at this is like your sun sign, in that it's the way that you put yourself out there to the world. And then over here we have what would be like your rising sign, and that is how others perceive you. And then here in the middle, the truth, the current situation as it really is. So here in the querent position, we have the Two of Cups. It's possible there's a romantic relationship going on, but the Ten of Swords in the reverse is between. So this could be a breakup, a pending breakup. This card being in the reverse, either this hasn't happened yet, or you guys were in danger of breaking up. And over here we have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, you can see this gentleman sitting down here. He's tending to his roses. He actually doesn't care about this happy couple up here at all. Everybody's quite content in their own situations, but they're all very disconnected from each other. But a Ten of Pentacles is still a very good outcome. And quite a contrast to the Ten of Swords reversed. So this to me looks like a crisis, very scantily avoided. Let's look at this future situation. Do you want to see that first, or do you want to see your hopes and fears first? Let's look at the hopes and fears first. We have the Eight of Cups, and it's in the reverse. You're afraid that you're going to be forced to walk away from something that maybe you're not quite content with or done with. You know, the Eight of Cups, this thing is very nearly complete, but you're forced to walk away from it for some reason, or you choose to walk away from it. Or maybe you're afraid you won't be able to walk away in time to have the outcome that you desire. And so wax. Sorry. Gotten myself into a very sticky situation. So the future here, we have the Tower, and it's in the reverse. Now this Tower could be very much like that Ten of Swords, except the Ten of Swords is in the current situation, and the Tower is in the future and in the reverse. This could be something that won't happen yet, won't happen until later in the year. Finally, we have our goal or destiny and our final outcome. The goal or destiny card, you've been getting a lot of 10s in this reading, Aries. So 10s are about a ending, a completion. And Aries being first house is all about beginnings. I feel like there's a lot of things, especially with this Tower in the future and all of these 10s, a lot of things are coming to an end for you right now. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you are, in this case, putting down a lot of burdens, and there are a lot of situations where, and of course, you know, things are turning to your favor currently. When your vibration changes, for better or for worse, things that are not aligned with your current vibration will fall away from you. So we had the Three of Wands in the very first position, and here in the very last position we have the Six of Wands. And you can see on the Six of Wands, they are actually holding up this laurel wreath, and they are going to crown you with it in victory. So that's quite good for you, Aries. I think overall there's going to be a lot of endings here, but only so that new and fresh energy that's aligned with who you are now can come in. All right, let's look at some of these situations a little more deeply. I want to know more about this Tower. I want to know more about all of these 10s. So I'm going to take the 10s and put them all right here. And then I think I'll find out more about this Six of Wands as well. And this is the Flux Arcana by Micah Ulrich. Alright, down here we've got Temperance. So there's a need for patience, and it looks like you are exercising your patience. The Chariot, another card about victory. Hermit. Sagacity and wisdom. Possibly a little self-isolation. We have the Star. And she's in the reverse here. For those of you with Aquarius in your chart, that might be extra relevant. The Star and the Hermit together here tells me that there might be quite a bit of self-isolation going on. We've got the Tower again. This time in the upright. I'm going to put this up here next to the Tower. We've got the Devil in reverse. There are things that you are falling prey to. You're not winning the battle against your vices right now, possibly. And we have Judgment in the reverse. So it's possible that you're not tapping into your highest self at this current time. There's a lot of potential there that you're not stepping up to. And I think that's why some of these 10s are in the reverse like that. Alright, so the Tower in the future, we have the Lovers reversed. So that could have to do with whatever the romantic situation is. The Two of Cups in your current situation. It could be a choice though. We do have the Moon, and the Moon is upright. That can be about artistic endeavors. It can be about things that are hidden, things being obscure. Oh, yeah. So we have the Moon and the High Priestess. To me, that speaks to keeping secrets. Secrets. Let's look at this Victory here. The Emperor. Well, that's your card, Aries. We have Strength in the reverse. And, the Emperor being upright, that's more like authoritarianism. Strength in the reverse. There's a kind of weakness that comes with excessive force. And I think that the Emperor and Strength reversed is speaking to that. We also have the Magician in the upright. And the Magician is able to manifest exactly what he desires. Or exactly what they desire. Let's throw some rocks here on this reading. I think I want to use only the turquoise. Only the turquoise this time. Alright, Aries. Let's see how they fall. We've got this one down here. These kind of form a line from this Two of Cups situation up here to this Eight of Cups situation, crossing the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And it looks kind of like he's throwing these rocks into the fire. So he's stoking the blaze. of this possible relationship situation, maybe. And the Eight of Cups being tied to that relationship. So being afraid that you won't walk away in time, and remembering this time in the past where things got really ugly between you and another person. And probably it was because you didn't walk away in time. What do we have over here? We've got a lot of secrets. Yeah, I see a lot of secrets here on the High Priestess card. And the moon. There's two wolves here on the moon card. And typically one of them is tame and one of them is feral. And I feel like that might be more toward the feral side, but it's not as easy to tell on this illustration. So maybe it's not even there at all. But if we're looking at the duality of it, it could be urging you to show mercy in this situation. And mercy doesn't always mean being honest. Mercy sometimes means obscuring the truth in favor of saving the other person's emotions. So keep that in mind. Alright, Aries. Well, that is your reading for September of 2020. I hope that if you enjoyed it, you will like, share, subscribe, and possibly comment down below, letting me know what you thought. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great month. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you again very soon.